Rapaziada, bora aí então de episódio 7 da série da Rockstar Energy Drink aí sobre os seus pilotos Ryan TUERCK e FREDRIC AASBO na temporada de 2022 da Fórmula Drift. Rapaziada, pra quem não assistiu aí, né, os outros episódios, volta aí no canal, mano. Já se inscreve, já segue, né, a gente, deixa o seu likeão. Esse episódio é na pista de Utah, e pra quem não conhece, né, ou tá começando a conhecer agora a Fórmula Drift, essa é uma pista nova, ou seja, todos os pilotos estão com as mesmas possibilidades, não tem nenhum favoritismo. Então vamos ver aí o que a gente espera desse episódio. E, mano, o bagulho tá muito louco, hein, falar pra vocês, sériezinha muito bem feita. Ele precisa ganhar esse evento.
Oh, my power overshoots it. Holy cow!
Saiu um pneuzinho ali, hein?
Anything but a title is technically a defeat.
É.
Is Matt feeling the pressure?
Vencedor só tem um, né, rapaziada? Essa pistinha ficou, mano.
Wow, look
muito
at
show.
this backdrop. It's a brand new venue, and welcome to Utah Motorsports Campus. We are elevated in more ways than one. This is round 7 of the Formula Drift Pro Championship. This is Matt Field. He hasn't won an event yet, but guess what? He leads the championship. FREDRIC AASBO sitting in second in points. Right behind him is other Rockstar Energy Drink driver, Ryan TUERCK. They are part of the conversation, and they are still in it. We've had 6 rounds, 6 different winners. It's a beautiful backdrop. It's a beautiful day. Who's going to win? It's going to be another surprise victor here in Utah. We will find out.
Gotta work.
Brand new track to us here in at Utah Motorsports Campus. So everybody is learning and doing massive setup changes, trying to get comfortable as fast as possible.
É isso que eu tô falando pra vocês, rapaziada. Rapaziada, outra coisa aí que eu tinha falado no outro vídeo é... Os pilotos treinam, mano, treinam fisicamente e forte, mano, pra vir aí pras competições, né, pras batalhas, pra, mano, aguentar, né, um calor aí de um carro de mais de 100 graus, mano, dentro do cockpit. Enfim, rapaziada, é muita coisa que, mano, você precisa ter o físico alinhado. Muito importante, mano.
Focused and from run 1. So if you can get up to speed faster than everybody else and get the car dialed and your line dialed, you're a huge advantage.
And this track is amazing. It's so fast compared to a lot of the other places we go, and you're just laying into the throttle and just bombing through. I love it.
Right to the point where we're like, okay, how do we've already now got to that level. How do we make it better? Like it's like we've been here before.
And this track's hard. I've pieced sections together, but I haven't just put the whole thing together as like a qualifying lap. So we better get our asses in gear and get dialed in here.
Nice work, everybody. A lot of hustle today. A short time frame.
Good seeing you. Thanks for swinging by here.
No, thanks for having me.
All right, I'll see you later.
We are very data-driven, and video is a big part of that.
You guys are getting too greedy out there. Look at this, Chelsea, almost straight there. It's such a...
Yeah, if you ever saw me in the pits, you'd see that I'd be reviewing videos, I'd be talking to Steph about, you know, maybe changing something up.
Well, no, we know it's a step in the right direction. And if we've got one shot at it, we go to like the 9180 and raise the round winner to $9,000.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
We're always trying to learn from what's going on during the event. Because every track has its own theme or its own style or its own curveball from the judges, and you got to be able to adapt and learn as we go.
E é por isso que a Fórmula Drift é tão complexa, rapaziada. Aqui no Brasil, como eu já falei pra vocês, são muito poucos pilotos que fazem setups diferentes para cada pista. Pode sim fazer uma regulagem ali de suspensão, uma regulagem básica e tal, mas assim, fazer aquela troca de diferencial, né, de relação aí das marchas e tudo mais, mexer bastante mesmo em parte de suspensão, deixar o carro muito mais solto ou muito mais preso, e muitas outras coisas, rapaziada, que dá pra fazer aí pra você caminhar mais ou deixar o carro mais lento conforme a pista. Essa é a grande diferença. Chega uma hora que não importa a cavalaria dos carros, né? E os carros andam com 1000 cavalos, mas se não tiver o setup certo para colocar isso no chão, não vai adiantar de nada ter 1000 cavalos. É a mesma coisa que aqui. Tem gente que anda com 700 cavalos, mas não tem o setup certo para colocar no chão e o carro não pega tanta velocidade. E assim vai.
Nice job by FREDRIC AASBO. A 94. Wow, make some noise for FREDRIC, the Norwegian Hammer.
First place, primeiro lugar aí, com 94 pontos. Não sei se ele manteve ou se teve alguém que tirou mais que ele, não lembro.
You know, Freddie's been having a positive attitude all weekend. So that gives a lot of confidence, you know, in the team, knowing that your driver's already feeling comfortable at a track that we've never been to. So, we've got high expectations for today.
All right, we see FREDRIC AASBO pulling up to the line, and it is our first battle making some history. We're ready to send it for the first time ever here at Utah Motorsports Campus.
Olha o Zeitinho.
It's pretty crazy what we do out here.
Alec Robbins,
Cars
né?
are putting out beyond 1,000 horsepower, and we're this far from disaster every second out there on track.
FREDRIC AASBO makes quick work of outside zone 1 and 2.
Anything can happen. You can get ran off track, you can get hurt, you can get injured, or you can win.
FREDRIC AASBO, I mean, doing exactly what he needs to do, very reminiscent of what we saw for his qualifying run. And FREDRIC AASBO gets the win.
It's almost like we're gladiators in a sense.
Every time he goes on track, my heart's just like, it stops and it skips a few beats, and I probably don't breathe the entire 20 seconds that they're driving. But I think that's a part of being a wife, you know, no matter how good they think he is, I'm still like, anything can happen, you know, it's racing. So yeah, I don't breathe for a good 20 to 30 seconds when he's driving.
Like, hand it to me, and you sit there like,
Is it good? Is it good? Is it good?
did you like it? Hunter, to have her here with me at only her second race this year is big.
We don't have children yet.
Well, I have you.
No, excuse me, I have you.
She keeps me young. She's just a happy-go-lucky kind of girl. Just her positivity. It's awesome to see that.
Que da hora.
His eyes, he hates shopping so much.
A gente assiste muito, né, o FREDRIC AASBO aí competindo e tal, mas, mano, esses momentos, fi, são incríveis, incríveis. Da hora. Só na outletzinha, né, FREDRIC? Vamos ver agora o TUERCK aí, né, quanto que ele tirou. Ó, entrou bem na caixa. Tirou 91, 8 lugar. Pode crer, rapaziada, Utah foi a pista que tiveram notas mais altas aí de Qualify, o pessoal mandou muito bem, e como é uma pista de grande velocidade, né, e poucas transições, não que seja mais fácil, mas você consegue se manter numa linha melhor por mais tempo sem chacoalhar o carro, enfim, rapaziada.
Feeling good. We need a little bit more power, but
Ele precisa um pouco mais de potência, não poder.
if Ryan never wins a championship, it will be disappointing. It will seem like he missed something in his career. That's not just from like my perspective. I think fans think that too. I think he thinks that. I think he thinks that there's no reason with my driving ability, with the team that I have, with the preparations that I've done, that I should not be in the top 3 every year. And he usually is, you know, but he always seems to have something that happens tragically that
A má sorte do Ryan TUERCK. Quem não assistiu os outros episódios, volta e assiste, mano. Ele foi um cara que não teve sorte essa temporada de 2022. E, mano, era sempre pra ele estar brigando lá nas cabeças, tá? Um dos carros mais gripados aí do grid.
And there's enough points, you know, for him to capture the last few yards of this championship chase.
Not just doing it for myself, for my team. It's more for my family now than anything.
We're on the back foot and we're behind by a lot of points. So we just need to work like we do every single round, really not change the plan. And then I go out and do my job. And hopefully that's good enough to put us in the top of the box and come into Irwindale with shrinking that points lead.
See what you got, Ryan. He's going against Mike Power. Ryan TUERCK qualifying 8th, Mike Power qualifying 25th. So here we go.
Não lembro dessas batalhas. Não lembro.
In my top 32 battle with Mike Power, we were pretty evenly matched. His car was faster than I thought. And I didn't apply enough pressure, so it wasn't enough to get the win. So we're going one more time.
Nossa, ele pega o One More Time direto, hein?
Mike Power and a one more time.
Car's pretty fast. I wasn't able to reel him in like I expected.
And I'm like, hell yeah, I can't believe we got it one more time. Let's go, let's do this. It's definitely do or die for us right now. We need to be on that podium. If we want any shot coming into Irwindale, we need to win this event.
Ryan TUERCK in the hunt for that championship. So here we go, the one more time battle, Ryan TUERCK versus Mike Power. 99.6, almost 100 miles per hour by that man right there, Ryan TUERCK. You can see pulling that front left Nitto tire off the ground.
I definitely wasn't laying down. It was, you got to earn it to win it. The goals are to just beat everybody all the time.
Overall, great run from Ryan.
Aí despachou, hein?
There, you know, proximity-wise.
He had a big gap on him the entire way around, hit all of his marks, so it's good.
Ryan TUERCK turning it up. This by no means this is drag racing, but he took Mike Power to Applebee's for lunch right now and basically said, hey, you know, here's the seniority coming into play.
I run him as hard as possible. What's the deal? You gotta put him away always. You don't need to drive over him, but try to run your line, don't overdrive, and have fun. Put him away. Copy that, Biddies. Copy that.
There we go. Mike Power will be leading. Ryan TUERCK chasing him down. 99, 102, 102 miles per hour. Mike Power talking about, hey, you know what? I don't care
espalhou demais, hein?
Mike Power transitions to that second outside zone.
Transição no bigode.
Is he too aggressive? Let's take a look at this here on that second outside zone, going and approaching that final outside zone. Ryan TUERCK goes off course. And Ryan TUERCK explodes.
TUERCK. Into the wall.
Yeah, I heard.
Let's make sure he's okay. He did get into that tire wall.
What happened there?
Bem no top 32 ainda, hein, rapaziada?
Couldn't see a thing, dude. I thought I transitioned in the correct spot. Obviously, we're zeroed.
I wasn't really a reckless kid. Definitely got myself in a fair share of like trouble, but nothing serious. And for me, drifting kind of just, so it was more about being, I guess, getting that adrenaline rush from something different. Part of it is just that there's no second chance. And you have one mistake in your top 32 bracket.
Vamos ver se vai aparecer a batida. Ah, transicionou no escuro também. Transicionou totalmente no escuro.
And you have one mistake in your top 30.
Aí já tá, ó, levando um monte de fumaça na cara. Com essa claridade batendo de frente. Eu acho que ele devia estar transicionando agora aí, ó, nesse momento, ó. Ele demorou demais para transicionar.
Tandem competition and you're out for the weekend. That's it. So that right there was just like
our world blew up.
I'm fine, motherfucking. What's up?
Meu amigo.
Ryan has everything it takes to become a champion.
Pô, e pior que a gente assistindo essa sériezinha, a gente sente uma compaixão, né? Um negócio por esses caras e, mano, ver eles batendo assim, quebrando o carro é difícil, rapaziada. Olha isso, meu amigo. Olha isso, calma. Olha isso. Ah, se fosse aqui no Brasil, isso aqui já era, mano. Joga fora e monta outro. Sem condições.
It's one way to suck.
Yeah, I
Meu
mean,
amigo.
Ryan and I have been doing this for a long time, and even after all these years, it's so hard dealing with a blow like that.
I fucked up in that corner too.
It's just a simple drifting mistake. It's just,
You know, I could see it in Ryan's eyes. It effectively took him out of contention of the championship.
carry the torch. I'll do my best.
It's tough to see, but at the same time, Ryan's strong. He's able to shake that off. He'll come back swinging in Irwindale. And, you know, it's just the ups and downs of the sport.
Mike Power gets the win. He advances on. He takes out Ryan TUERCK. Kazuya Taguchi, he's going against number 2 in points, defending champion FREDRIC AASBO. Taguchi, he has nothing to lose. AASBO has everything to lose right now.
Top 16 against Taguchi was tough. Taguchi, he's one of those Japanese killers. And one of the smokiest guys out there today. So I was concerned I would lose sight of where I would be on track. I was in the smoke like I've never been before. And I changed up my driving a little bit into the last corner. And my chase on him into turn 3 ended up being the best that I did all night. And it worked out. It worked out great. And I stuck it to his door across the finish line. And we tapped across the finish line. So that felt really good.
Rapaziada, ó. Meu pensamento tá aqui, mano, essa pista, o que deve ser mais difícil dela mesmo é lidar aí com a fumaça, né? A velocidade e a fumaça que o carro líder aí traz pro piloto Chase. Deve ser um negócio muito doido.
Gets the win, advances on into the Great Eight.
I think winning here is going to take a lot of commitment. It's getting that snappy, deep initiation without going off track. It's staying close without getting caught up in the smoke. And getting through this weekend in one piece is going to be deciding.
And that's going to be all she wrote.
Oh, what the f***?
Huge repercussions here. Matt Field, our points leader, is going out.
Yeah, Gucci Ken beating Field today was awesome on so many levels.
Matt Field got a little aggressive, bunted Goosh, so he got a 0 on the first half.
E lembrando que, né, o Matt Field aí tava em primeiro colocado na pontuação, então ele saindo aí nas batalhas do top 32 ou 16, ele já perde bastante ponto aí, né, pro segundo e terceiro colocado passar por ele, então foi uma somatória de coisas.
It's not right to enjoy someone else's defeat, but for the championship to become even closer, it's good for everyone.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. A huge blow for Matt Field.
Matt Field se antecipou, cortou uma linhazinha.
Feeling the pressure? You may never admit it, but absolutely.
Esse carro é muito louco, rapaziada.
Meu
amigo.
We were on rails.
Oh, Mike Power overshoots it. Oh my goodness, Mike Power goes off course.
Into the wall, Jared.
Unfortunately, with that big mistake and an incomplete, AASBO will be moving on.
AASBO passou. Não lembro se ele chegou nas finais.
The sun is about to set, not only in the sky, but also on this event. This is the debut at Utah Motorsports Campus, UMC. FREDRIC AASBO in the mix. If he keeps advancing on through this competition, that gap between him and Matt Field, who's been knocked out, will close.
First lap at the track blew my mind. And that feeling has stuck with me all the way through the weekend. Every lap we've turned, we've learned something. I had watched Chelsea's battle with Forsberg, and he absolutely parked Forsberg. And we knew we had to bring our A game.
Take a deep breath and refocus, Freddie.
Today I felt like it was my day.
Who's going to get the win? Who's going to advance on? AASBO. Denofa initiating almost simultaneously.
Denofa tava espalhando demais, mano. Ó, mas veio na botina só porque eu falei, mas, mano, toda a entrada dele ele tava passando.
Here we go. Who's going to the finals? FREDRIC AASBO or Chelsea Denofa?
My chase on Chelsea was probably the highlight of the night.
Vamos ver essa chase, se foi tão boa assim mesmo. Ó, ó, lançadinha.
109, baby! Oh, doctor, come on now!
It was the fastest I had entered all weekend. Got out of turn 1, right there with him, got into turn 2, and then boom.
Opa!
Chelsea stays in it! Holy cow!
And then I was like, oh no, Freddie, you blew it. I disintegrated the rear tire, parts flying, stayed in the throttle. I'm just holding on for dear life, and I'm like, I'm not giving up.
É, FREDRIC AASBO ficou, hein?
FREDRIC AASBO going for that controlled chaos.
Meu amigo.
Come on now, Utah, make some noise for these guys.
Eu não sabia que o carro dele tinha ficado assim, não, mano.
By the grace of God, or whatever you want to call it, the judges called it against Chelsea. We moved on, but unfortunately, we weren't able to fix the car in time. Being back on the podium today feels amazing. I mean, we didn't win, but it feels like a win. I've been practicing, working out, trying to work on my mental game, hoping that
ele pegou um pódio aí, né? Não sei se ele ficou em quarto ou terceiro. Pela pontuação, ele deve ter ficado em terceiro, né? Porque ele tava em P1 na Qualify. Então, se ele perdeu nas semifinais, ele fica em terceiro.
It's been a roller coaster ride of a season, and now we're here, back on cloud 9 in championship contention. And you can rest assured we're going to bring our A game to Irwindale.
Rapaziada, se inscreve aí no canal pra gente assistir aí juntos o último episódio que vai ser Irwindale, mano, a casa do drift.
Irwindale's a pretty tumultuous track.
Oh my gosh!
Pra quem não assistiu os episódios anteriores, volta e assiste aí que, mano, tá muito louco.
The championship is on the line. This is huge.
E é isso, rapaziada. Vou deixando esse vídeo react por aqui. Se inscreve aí no canal. Fica aí pro próximo vídeo. É nóis, falou, valeu e fui!